Hey everybody, it's John again, and I was really hoping to be doing the reviews for the November Matty Collector figures at this point, but I guess those aren't shipping now until sometime in January, and who knows what that means for the December figures. Maybe we'll get them in February. So instead, I'm going to open up and take a look at the Queen Marlena. I believe this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one. There she is. As you can see, she is a little bit on the oversized when it comes to the package. It's the same basic design as all the rest of them. There's that open blister here so you can see everything on the inside. She comes with a bonus figure, of course. Cringer, which is in there, which is very cool to get a Filmation version of Cringer. Queen Marlena is the mother of Prince Adam. And she is the Queen of Eternia. And on the back of the box here you can see some of the other figures. I don't have a King Randor, and I do not have the Palace Guard yet. But other than that, I have the rest of them on here. You get the whole family. She does have an alternate package design where she's in the Captain Glenn outfit instead of the Queen. See, an explorer from planet Earth, Marlena traveled with two companions in an experimental warp ship through a dimensional rift. Crash landing on Eternia, Marlena was the ship's only survivor, rescued from certain death by young Captain Randor. Falling in love with him, Marlena chose to remain on Eternia as Randor's wife and eventually serve as queen after the end of the Great Unrest. Although her children do not suspect it, she is well aware of both Adam and Dor's dual identities and is proud of her warrior twins. Often assigned diplomatic duties, Marlena has been trained by Duncan and Clampchamp and has led Randor's armies into battle. In times of need, Queen Marlena helps rule the free people of Eternia with her wisdom and strength. It's a lot to go with there. But she's pretty cool. She'll be one of the last few steps to get in the royal family. As I said, I got to get King Randor yet, but give me a second here and we'll get her outside of the package and take a close look. Alright, here we have the Queen Marlena outside of her package. As you can see, she has pretty much just this overall green robe-like dress she's wearing. And there's a little bit of green shine on her wristband. She's got a little bit of red nail polish on her hands. And a pretty decent face sculpt. A little bit of gold trim around her waist. She's holding her scepter right here. And she doesn't have as much articulation as the other ones because of the way she's built. But she does have some head movement that goes around. It doesn't really go up and down a whole lot. She has the standard hinged and ball-jointed shoulders. It's got an up arm swivel and a single elbow bend, and she has pivoting wrists. And other than that, the rest of her articulation is hidden under this outfit. She does have some ankle pivots and hinged boots under there. And like I said, she comes with one of my favorite accessories here. We've got a Cringer, who is in the old school Battle Cat pose. Mine has a little green blemish on the top of his head here, but as you can see, he's got the tiger stripes. He's not really posable. There's the bottom of his feet. He does have a little articulation in his tail that you can spin for some reason, and his head does shimmy a little bit, but that face is great. And his little snaggletooth hanging out. Lots of detail on him, so he's one of my favorite parts of this. And she also comes with pieces over here. An alternate chest piece. And her space helmet. Alternate head. A rather large weapon. A sword. And she comes with the same holster and pistol that Adora does. Just a little bit more of a gunmetal shine to it. And you can switch her. Let's see if we can do this quickly and easily. She has a latch on the back here, and then there's these little tabs that pull her outfit together. I'll probably display her more as the Queen. And then we just slide it off her arms. And there she is. So she's not a fully created figure, as you can see. But she does have a diaphragm rotation there. She does have jointed legs. They do rotate at the thigh, bend at the knee, and there's a hinge and pivot that I talked about. Let's see, we need to put on this piece. Hardest part is getting the arms to do what you want. Just slide that on. Now you gotta get the tabs in. And then squeeze. Gotta push at the same time, and it should close. Very nice. I'm going to take her head off. And this is a cool, very nicely detailed little piece right here. You can see the tubes going to her back. Some little gadgets and gears. And that just slides over. Kind of covers up the... Oh, you can still see the Glen insignia. And then you have to try to pop her head on inside this globe, or dome. Which that might be good enough for now. Oh, I forgot about this. Does that open up? That would be nice if it did. Oh yeah, it's got a little peg on there. It's kind of tight. Oh, let's put her globe on her head. There we go. So now she's basically Captain Glen at this point. How she arrived on the planet after she gets out of her ship. You can place the guns in her hands. Wow, she's got nicely formed hands. Haven't seen that on a figure in a long time. This one's a little bit more open. Let's put her gun into this hand. Usually now they come way flexed out and you have to fix them. She's got a little tear in her hand though. So she can hold her blaster. Or her sword. I'm not going to try to put anything in the hand right now. I don't want them to tear anymore. I think she looks pretty good actually as in her Captain Glen outfit. But I'll probably pose her as the Queen. And bring in her daughter. And there's her son Adam. So to this point there is the royal family minus of course Randor. I don't have the King Randor yet. Bring Cringer in here in the corner. But she's definitely a cool figure. Again, one of the older figures in the line, you can tell they had a little bit more, I don't know, it seems like a little bit more care She's got a lot of posability. Easy to swap out parts. Which would have been nice if they would have done that with a few other figures. I could have seen that being something they continued. Too bad they didn't. And of course my favorite piece I think out of the whole thing is Cringer. It's just kind of nice to have him. Well, I think that's about it for this one. So again, as always, thank you for checking out the video. And hit that like button to let YouTube know that you enjoyed this at all. And as always, do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't yet, so you can be up to date whenever I can do any more videos. And I'll see you around.